Good evening, Mike over at Charts Don't Lie. I wanted to put together a quick recap video of the last couple of days and trading oil stocks, give you guys an understanding of exactly what I looked for, a couple of the trades that we took, and talk a little bit about risk management in terms of trying to find a bottom. So on Saturday, when I posted the video, oil was sitting at about the $66 handle. I said I was going to try and find a tradable bottom. I wasn't just going to randomly go out and purchase it. And what I found was a line of support that went all the way back to 1998. If you drew the low through the 98 and the 2008 lows, that was about 6% off of where we closed on Friday. And sure enough, this week, you can see we basically touched that almost to the penny and bounce back up. And what that said to me was, at least for now, this is a tradable low, may not necessarily be the low, but it gives us an opportunity to go in and start picking some select names. Now, speaking about select names, one of the interesting things is when a sector is crashing, some names will not fall as much, others will fall much further. And when the bounce happens, the leaders in the space will kind of emerge, and the laggards are very, very clear as to which ones they are. So when looking at taking individual trades, I would rather play the overall sector ETF, and if I can find leverage in a product like ERX, that's definitely where I want to take a look at making a play. Well, there are lots of oil and gas names out there today. REI was leading the way with 15% upside. REN was about 12%. GBR was about 12% as well, and there were definitely some notable laggers. KEG continued its free fall and was down almost 17%, and GDP also continued its free fall and was down almost 17%. I'm not saying these guys won't bounce, but really what I'm looking for is, once the industry and the sector kind of calms down with the volatility, to be looking at the names that were leading us higher in the initial stages of the bounces, as they'll typically outperform moving forward. So what my students got into was ERX. I noted yesterday that it looked like it was putting in a hammer candle. It was putting in a low. And if I take a look on a 15-minute time frame on this chart, you can see here's the giant gap down, monster selling, kind of capitulatory volume, and then we kind of got this base, and we closed the day right here at 63 and some change. From 63 down to basically the 60 line, it's about 6%, 5.5%, 6% risk was the trade. So the plan was to buy it open this morning and set the stop back down at 60. Nice enough, we were actually able to get a 2% gap down in the morning, so we were able to pick up our shares 61.80 to 62.25 this morning. And as you can see, we're currently sitting up about 5.5% on this trade. Now, what I am looking for is I am looking for this gap to get tested. I'm looking to take some off at about the 69 area. And if we can actually push over and into the gap, I will be looking at perhaps going all the way back up. I don't think that's going to happen. Really 69 to 71 is where I would be happy selling. Good luck to everybody out there. Just know that we did have some lows to trade against over the last few days in oil names. Make sure to set your stops. Make sure your risk is defined. And I wish you all the best of luck. Take care.